Hello, all of you beautiful, 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 beautiful. My like is telling you that it's beautiful. People of love. We are on day 2 of the week 1 love language challenge. And during this week, we are talking about words of affirmation. So hopefully you all went, and if you don't know or didn't know your love language, hopefully you went and took a free love language test on Google. And then also hopefully you were able to sit and make notes of who fits under the love language that we're talking about this week, which is words of affirmation. And so, what I want to come to you today talking about is, again, words of affirmation, right? So, this is a love language that people need to receive to show that they are loved, right? And that could be a result of when they were young, that's how their parents lifted them up. That's how people in the community lifted them up. Or it could be a result of when they were young, they didn't receive that. And that's something that they need in their now, right? So words of affirmation is very powerful. We know words can do a lot. Words can lift people up. But some people literally need that type of communication to feel loved. So if you think about somebody that you know that they, oftentimes say, I don't feel loved, right? And not that that has anything to do with you. And then you're like, why? Could be a friend, a coworker, a partner. Well, you don't ever tell me this, this, and this. That could be a clear sign that their love language is words of affirmation, right? And so there are times where we need to make sure that we are approaching people understanding that they have different love language. And at the same time, if you are a person whose love language is words of affirmations, you have to remember that everybody has a different love language. And for you, the words of affirmations might not be it. So one of the things I had to learn, right? So again, I am a words of affirmation person, but my Superman, he's not. And so what I had to do, I had to take his acts of service and apply it to my words of affirmations, right? Because he will do anything. He shows up like no other. And again, he most certainly has been supportive in adjusting and giving me my love and my love language. But one of the things that was very supportive for me was to take note of his love language and how he shows up and his acts of service and remembering and sort of applying it to my love language, right? So if I'm equating, oh, he's going to show up for me like this, I'm equating to him saying, you mean the world to me. Him doing this is, oh my goodness, I would do anything for you. You are my world. Like, stuff that makes me just all mushy on the inside. So I want to offer and suggest that if your love language is words of affirmations and you find yourself oftentimes saying, you don't love me the way that I need to be loved, and so on, take note of that person's love language and then apply it to yours, right? So if they're a person who is a touch, right, and all they are doing is touching you, remember that means I need you in my life. Whatever the case is, whatever it is that you need to hear, take their action and apply it to you. Words of affirmations. And I'm not saying ignore the fact that you need words, but what I'm saying is be supportive on your journey, because you have to love you first. You have to give you what you need first, right? And if you're looking for that from other people, you might find yourself feeling depleted. But if you're taking what they are giving you and applying it in a way that you need to be loved, I promise it'll be so supportive, and it'll lift you up and you'll feel all giddy and everything on the inside. So again, this is day 2, right? Words of affirmation. And what I'm challenging you to do is to, if this is your love language, acknowledge that somebody else has a different love language if that's the case, and then apply it to yours. So like I said, if they touch you all the time, but you need to hear words, take that as you are the most important person in my life and I need you here. Say that to yourself, because you have to be the one to speak love and light into your existence of life. That's all I have for you on day 2. Talk to you later. Bye.